How I found out about Hope Clinic was sort of a random connection. I was at a party that a friend had, and I just struck up a conversation with a woman I had never met before, and she had gone to this clinic and had just great success with treating this chronic condition that she had struggled with for years. And homeopathy was the thing that really did it for her, and it made such an impact on her that after the party, I just kept thinking about that and thinking, man, I wonder if I should check into that. And I was talking to my husband about it because I had kind of these random symptoms that had just continued to progress over the years. And after having our 2 kids, they had really gotten progressively worse. And my doctors just really didn't know what to do with these random symptoms, but they were really affecting my quality of life. Pretty severe insomnia, not being able to sleep at night. Some food sensitivities that were just getting worse and more extreme and severe. And my doctor, it wasn't anything that really fit into a nice, tidy Western medicine diagnosis, and my doctors just didn't really have any idea what to do with me. So I wasn't satisfied with the answers that I was getting from kind of that traditional route of Western medicine. So I looked up Hope Clinic online and thought, well, I'll try. I see they have a chiropractor there. I've tried that and kind of know what that is doing for me. I'll try the acupuncture. I've never done that. Maybe that'll be helpful. So I started seeing wells, and again, one of the attractions for me was that there were some of these other disciplines represented here in case I needed them. They were there, and these professionals could kind of interface with one another, because I know when you're trying to see multiple specialists who aren't in the same practice, it can be really tough to get them to communicate with one another. I'll never forget the appointment that I had just over a year ago to come in and meet with Wells. And at the time, I was going through a really rough patch, just almost felt like I was in a downward spiral, even though some of the herbs I had done with him previously had really been helpful for me. And he ended up calling Dr. Brad in to sort of consult on my case. And Dr. Brad came into the room, and just with the expertise and what he contributed to that appointment really turned things around and really got my attention. And I kind of was saying to Wells, who is this guy? And how can I get an appointment with him? Because this isn't the chiropractic I'm used to experiencing. I kind of think of him as my general contractor. And there's stuff that he does that is great at kind of figuring out what's going on and helping with some of those symptoms. But then he also does a lot of subcontracting me out to some of these other practitioners, whether it's Wells or Sue here in-house. And Sue has been amazing too. I mean, the homeopathy has just made an incredible difference for me. But then there's other specialists too that he's referred me to outside of the clinic, depending on what he thinks is really going to be helpful for me. I do really love that there are the multiple disciplines within one practice. And so they can consult with one another, they can interface with one another, and that sort of gives me exponential results. I would recommend Hope Clinic to any of my friends and family.